If you watched the Super Bowl this year, you probably remember the commercial that made everyone pause their party to grab a tissue. It was the story of a father, a daughter, and the last harvest on a family farm. But what you might not know is that the emotional ad for Lay's wasn't just a Hollywood script. It was inspired by a real-world legacy right here in the U.S.
So I've been thinking, might be time to hang it up.
It was a Super Bowl commercial that stole the show.
How about one last time, together?
And it was that story inspired by third-generation potato producer Tom Neumiller and his daughter Katie, the fourth generation on their Illinois farm.
They did an excellent job on portraying of our farm and all the other family farms out there too.
A very humbling experience. You know, farmers don't usually end up in Super Bowl commercials, but this is very nice. And for that 1 minute ad, they did a farm, family, and our legacy all in 1 minute. They portrayed it. And I think it was just amazing.
Tom says their family has farmed for Lay's for 70 years. And as he and his daughter Katie still work side by side, it's their relationship that moved Lay's to portray their story in an unforgettable way.
Katie, when you saw the commercial, what did you think?
I was so touched. It really hit home for me. Like growing up, when I wanted to see if I wanted to see my parents, I had to go to the farm because they were both always working. And so that's where we spent our time, and that's where we had our family time. You know, we would have quick meals and then go right back to work. And so I loved it. There's no complaints there. And I loved always being present at the farm.
Katie says it was seeing the little girl chasing her parents around and digging potatoes in the field with her dad that brought back her own memories of growing up on their farm. And some of those memories stand out more than others.
And then I thought it was funny too, they went into when she was a teenager and she came outside wearing white tennis shoes to go to work. I mean, that hit home so much because I remember there'd be days I'd show up wearing sandals and my dad would just look at me like, what are you doing? How are you gonna work? And so he would just shake his head and I would have to go home and change. And
What you saw was us. This is the way we live. This is how we work.
While so much of their story also produced moments relatable to many other farm families across the U.S., Neumiller Farms is also a bit unique, being potato producers in northern Illinois.
Tom, are there a lot of potato producers in your area?
No, we're the only ones. We have to have a good source of water and light sands, and Illinois has pockets of sand, so we've had to become a real mobile farm. We have a farm 150 miles away from here. We have another one 30 miles south, another one north 15 miles. So we've a very, very mobile farm where there's light sands and adequate water.
Katie is the operations manager of the farm today, while Tom says he's still involved in just about everything you see.
I guess I'm old school. I want to be involved in everything. I talk to the managers every day. I get here pretty early in the morning. I stay around maybe a little bit too long, but no, I'm involved in everything. And my wife is on the other side over there, and we've been married 54 years. So, and then she's involved in the business also from way back. So
he doesn't get a break.
While it may not be Tom's last harvest,
No, I hope I have a few more harvests left. I hope.
Katie says she's grateful to still be able to farm by her dad's side.
I'm very thankful for it. I mean, you know, he's grown the farm, but it's my responsibility to keep it going. And so I definitely carry that. And I want to make sure that I'm doing the best that I can, not only to preserve our family foundation, but then also for all the employees that we have and for our community.
With a plaque on their wall signifying 7 decades of producing potatoes for Frito-Lay, this family never thought their story would inspire such an emotional commercial on Super Bowl Sunday.
But it was really honored to do this to show that there is a connection to soil and farming and customers and doing the job right, sustainability. It's all part of it. And you can pass on to continuing on your farm to a legacy to it. It doesn't stop with me. It passes on. And that's what I hope. That's why I want to be involved as long as I can. So
It's your farm now.
And on Super Bowl Sunday, a generational story touched those who tuned in. A reminder that the foods you eat are made possible by real family farms, as Lay's last harvest commercial connected us all. What you saw on Super Bowl Sunday was a short ad, but there's an extended version on Lay's YouTube page, and it's definitely worth the watch. Well, when we come back, we're checking in with Machinery Pete for this week's Tractor Tales.